Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
The B.S.N Network proudly presents the W.E.C.P. with your hosts,
Aaron Holiday
and Jerry Flynn, the heels of podcasting.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 10 of W.E.C.P. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Jerry.
So, this week, we're recording this on Sunday afternoon, Sunday midday. Wargames has already happened. Mm-hmm. You got to watch at least the finale, the actual Wargames match, what everybody was, looking forward to seeing. And then we'll also do a preview / prediction of what is going to happen tonight at Survivor Series. And, you can let us know on Facebook or Instagram whether we're totally fucking wrong or not. So, we'll get into that.
Let's do it.
That's this wrestling, you fuckface!
Okay. So I had the pleasure of watching, I didn't watch the whole thing of NXT Takeover, been fighting a cold, as I'm sure you guys can hear, but I came over today to Aaron's place and we watched the Wargames match, the match that I wanted to see, and I loved it. I thought it was a great freaking match. The spots were perfect. I loved all the wrestlers that were part of it, and it was cool in a nostalgic kind of way to see this match happen again. Because it was the last time they did it was like 20 years ago? 20
plus
least,
years?
I
think it's like 25 or something like that.
And
it
in WCW.
The late 90s in the WCW.
Right. So
it might be 30 years almost.
Exactly. So seeing all these guys come in, the young guys, they utilized the cage, they utilized both rings, the weapons, like I said, the spots were... It was a thing of beauty. I mean...
Yeah, so it was Authors of Pain with Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
Versus the Undisputed Era, which is Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, versus Sanity, which is Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and Killian Dane. Alexander Wolf and Eric Young are the NXT Tag Champions. They started out with Eric Young, Adam Cole, and Roderick Strong started the match. They're the first three. And then the rules are you can't win the match until everyone's officially in the cage. And it has to win by pinfall or submission. And if you climb out of the cage or essentially touch the ground, your team's automatically disqualified from the match.
Yeah.
So you can't climb out to win or get away or something like that.
Which is cool.
I like the concept. The original Wargames was 2 teams.
Yep. And
every 5 minutes, one person would come out, and you didn't know what team originally. Like usually, it was the heel team. Their guy got to come out first, so they get the early heat, and they get the early advantage, which did happen in this match. Mm-hmm. The Undisputed Era were allowed to come out, so Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly were the first ones out of the cage, into the cage, out of their cage, into the cage.
Yeah,
and got so a lot of good work in early, and then obviously Authors of Pain got to be released. Akeem, whatever the hell they give his name, and Razor.
Yep.
They got out. They're huge.
Those guys are so big they could not fit in the cage at the top of the apron or the rampway there. I remember as we were watching, I was like, dude, they're so big. They don't even fit in the cage. Like, one's standing, like, sideways. The other one has his arms up and stuff because it's like, oh, my God, dude, this cage is so small. When those guys came in, it was... the moves were good. and they were executed perfectly. But when the big guys start coming in and they start tossing everybody around, it was perfect from there on out.
I think they remind me a little bit of the Road Warriors in the aspect of they're really big guys, and when they come in, it's a lot of power moves.
Oh yeah, and
they use their strength to their advantage,
and also their manager.
Yes, that also helps. Which is what the hell is his name? Paul Ellering.
There you go.
And then the third group to come out was obviously last to come out was Sanity, Alexander Wolf, and Killian Dane.
Yep.
One thing, and this is me every time, I look at guys' outfits and I look at their presentation as appearance-wise.
Well, that's where you and me are the same.
Yeah. No, I'm big on that. I don't want to say this. I like Killian Dane's moves.
Yeah.
I think he looks disgusting. And you pointed this out to me, and I didn't realize it until this. Probably why it bothers me is I've seen his outfit before.
Yeah.
And I've seen essentially the way he looks before.
And his moveset. I don't know if any of the local guys, local people with Warbeard.
Yep. Warbeard Henderson.
Warbeard Henderson. He wrestles for. I mean, he has been at like the NEW shows. He's the Ring of Honor
Tag team champs right now.
If you look at the two, they are so similar. Like I said, appearance, wardrobe. Warbeard looks more in shape.
Yeah, I would say he's not more chiseled, but he's got a bigger chest. He looks like he's just physically got more muscle.
He looks like a warrior.
Yes.
Where this other guy kind of...
He doesn't look horrible in the aspect of he's definitely not bigger than the way Dusty Rhodes was.
Oh, no.
But he is definitely not in amazing shape.
Yeah.
He proved his athleticism. That's why I want to say, move-wise and how well he does work, he's not a bad wrestler.
No, he is light on his feet.
Yeah.
For being how big he is.
That one jump that he did from coast to coast, where he put the trash can on Kyle O'Reilly's face and then jumped off the post from the other to the other post, and kicked the can into his face. That was legit.
That was a really good spot.
Oh my god, for a guy really his size, he's easily 300 pounds, if not more.
Oh my god, and he's what, 6'4"?
I want to say he's probably in that range, probably 6'2", 6'3". He's a bigger guy.
He's tall.
Yeah,
he's a big dude.
And to watch him kind of go against one of the authors of Pain, I can never really tell the difference between the two.
Yeah.
They're very similar. Like you said, they look like brothers. They could be brothers or twins.
I thought they were twins.
They're not brothers. They're not twins.
They just happen to look alike.
They just happen to look alike, and obviously they must be friends or something. They must have some sort of involvement. Obviously, they were brought together by the WWE.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. But the guy that I love the most out of the match, and he's been slowly like getting me. Like, I've always been a big supporter of a guy like Luke Harper.
Yeah.
I think he's a good worker.
Yeah.
I think his gear and the way they've pushed him has not been good. The guy that I loved in this match was Alexander Wolf. Mm-hmm. He has slowly started to become one of my favorite NXT wrestlers.
Yeah.
He just has it. His look is good. And man, the only thing I didn't like about him is he wears like a weight belt over his gear.
I remember you pointed that out.
It's just weird to me.
Yeah.
It looks really just not.
It looks off.
It looks like an old man that works at a factory.
Yeah,
he just doesn't. That doesn't. But his gear, his other parts of his gear, his boots, his trunks, everything looks great.
Yeah.
He's got the look, his personality. He also has personality. I think that's where Luke Harper lacks, is he doesn't have like a set character. Right. This guy has a character. I get Sanity, they're all supposed to be weird, but like Killian Dane's not really the weird guy. Like, he's just the big muscle crazy bearded. He's the, what they say, he's the Irish, or not the Irish, like the Dublin,
the Beast from Belfast.
Beast from Belfast. So at least has a character. I think that's what's lacking with Luke. I don't want to get too off on that, but that's what Alexander Wolf reminds me of. That he's got a great moveset. He's really talented, and I hope they push him.
I hope they do too.
I hope the big thing that you said, that it seems like all these guys are legit. Obviously, Bobby Fish was good. Kyle O'Reilly was good. Adam Cole was good. The whole climbing on the top thing was just so he could go, Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, and then it worked out so perfect.
And then he gets suplexed by Roderick Strong into everyone else.
Into everybody.
So
total chaos.
That's the other thing. Great tag team moves.
Oh my God. Why can't we see this on the main roster?
Because they don't like that. The big thing that Vince and everyone else that works up there, because they work for Vince, is he doesn't care really about their moveset. He wants 1-2 things done in the ring that you have to do every match so the fans know those spots. And then also you have to be able to talk.
Yeah.
He could care less if you're that great of a wrestler. To be honest, I know I catch a lot of heat for this, but we'll talk about him later. But Brock Lesnar, I don't think he's that good.
No.
I don't think he's a good wrestler, and I don't think he can obviously talk. So
clearly he can't.
Yeah. So you keep giving him the best mouthpiece in the business. Obviously, he doesn't talk very well. But
the tag team spots
it was amazing.
Were good.
They actually did tag team moves.
Now, you know who impressed me the most out of this match, and I loved it, was Eric Young.
I think I've been down on Roderick Strong, and obviously both of them surprised me, but Roderick Strong surprised me the most. Me the most, for the simple fact that he's been like the gym dad.
Yeah.
He's been very bland. I don't think that he needs to be teamed up with the Authors of Pain and keep wearing their gear to get over, but just be that aggressive.
Yeah.
I think that he's been very. I know, for me, I haven't seen a lot out of him that I've loved, but he was good in this. He was great when he cleared the ring by himself.
Yeah. And
he was nailing all those backbreaker moves.
Yep.
And he was doing it to the big guys. He wasn't just doing it to the Undisputed Era and Eric Young. He did it to Wolf. He did it to Dane. He did it to one of the Authors of Pain before he got taken out. He was clearing house.
And here's the best part. He's a smaller guy.
Yes.
And he made the moves look believable.
Eric Young, when he did that, he picked the guy up off the top rope from one of the Authors of Pain and slammed him. I was like, that's a lot of weight on his back, and he just did that. Also, Killian Dane doing that double Samoan drop.
Yeah.
Where he had Kyle O'Reilly on his back, and I think Roderick Strong or something like that on his back.
Slam?
Yeah. And he had and he just did that. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. These NXT guys, there's talent there.
Oh yeah.
And these are the guys I love to watch. This match proved to me that I need to get in on NXT more hardcore than I have been.
I will say, the shows,
the
live show that I went to, great.
Okay.
No qualms there. Their TV tapings,
really?
If you watch a show, they have some good matches, but it's what Triple H has learned from Vince McMahon when it comes to TV.
Right.
But the guys do get over.
Yeah.
It's just also a shorter show. It's an hour long.
Yeah.
You're not bored by the end of it.
No. Or you're not saying to yourself, where is this going?
Yes.
Because I have no idea.
Yes. That's the other thing. I'm golf clapping because I don't want to pop the mic.
Golf clap.
But Triple H. This is what happens when you let Triple H run a show.
Yeah.
Versus Vince McMahon.
And there is so much of a difference between an NXT pay-per-view and a WWE main roster pay-per-view.
Yep.
And it's clear as day. I see it. You obviously see it because you've been watching NXT for the longest now.
Yeah.
So, all in all, Wargames has just shown and proved to me that I need to get in on the NXT takeovers. And another thing too is that I feel like I would be more invested in NXT.
Yeah.
As opposed to watching a Raw or a SmackDown, because they have been kind of shit lately.
Yes.
But this pay-per-view, What I saw on your Facebook. Now, you saw the Aleister Black match?
I've watched it. I watched all the matches. The one match that was supposed to be there, but apparently didn't happen.
Oh, we talked about
Was Johnny Gargano was supposed to wrestle, and HBK was supposed to be the guest referee. I didn't see that match. I don't know what happened to it.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. They've been promoting it on Twitter a lot.
HBK even posted pictures.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Of him in the ref shirt.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I could be wrong. This could have been something that I don't know. I just didn't see it. Unless that's going to happen at it's going to be like a pre-show match. I don't know.
Could that be the pre-show tonight?
No, because I already.
Oh no, yeah, because it's not.
I'm pretty sure the pre-show, the kickoff match is the cruiserweight title.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get into that later. But the first match that you see at NXT Takeover last night at Wargames was Cassius Ohno, which is, if you watched ROH or anything indies, he was Chris Hero, versus Lars Sullivan.
Yep.
Lars Sullivan, I did see at the live show I went to. He wrestled a guy named Oni Larkin.
Okay.
I like Larkin better. I didn't like Lars Sullivan. He reminds me of your like 80s, 90s brooding Russian. He's what he reminds me a lot of what's his name? The Russian now. Rusev. Reminds me of, like, kind of that big scary heel guy, and
but not of Vladimir Kozlov?
No.
Okay.
No. But he reminds me of that. It was a good match, not great.
Yeah. Were you entertained by it?
I once again, I will say this. They put on a better show than anything else the main roster does.
Oh, man.
Their takeovers, granted, there's 4 of them a year.
Yeah.
It's not like they have to do one every month.
Right.
So it would change a lot of their storylines, a lot of their titles, and a lot of things going on. It seems more important. I genuinely want the WWE to go to, if not one pay-per-view a month, every other month.
Yeah.
Like, make them important. And when the title changes happen, make them important. Don't flip-flop, don't bounce around, don't do this shit.
Yeah. Which has been happening a
So,
lot.
the Lars Sullivan got the win.
Okay.
He beat Chris Hero, or Cassius Ohno. He actually, they had a good match. It wasn't great, but it was the opening match.
Yeah.
They went out there to warm up the crowd. Then your second match was, I believe it was the women's title. And then they had, or no, you know what? It might have been Aleister Black versus Velveteen Dream.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure which one was which. I want to say it was.
It happened.
I want to say it was the women's title, but we'll talk about the women's title first. So it was a fatal 4-way. It was Kairi Sane, Peyton Royce, Ember Moon, and Nikki Cross. The big takeaway, they're all extremely beautiful women, and they overshine that with their skill in the ring. Because initially, I'm not high on Kairi Sane, and the pirate gimmick is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I get it. She's supposed to be different, which it is, and she's a babyface. She can it's kind of like Nakamura. Just be different.
Yeah.
Be an artist. Go out there and do something. But they were good. It was a great match. I love Nikki Cross. I hate her screaming.
Yeah.
But everything else she does is really good. I didn't realize she's Scottish.
Okay.
I looked her up. She's Scottish. I forgot her indie name, but she's really good. She's also part of Sanity. Great compliment to them. She's this crazy
which kind of makes sense.
That's how she made her debut with them. But just good. And Kairi Sane was good. And this is the first match that I saw her in that I was like, wow, I like what she did.
That's good.
I really did.
Now let's get on to Ember Moon.
Uh-oh.
That's my girl right there. That's my girl.
Ember Moon is extremely talented. Out of Booker T's wrestling school.
Yeah.
Out of Houston.
Yep.
She's from Houston. It was in Houston last night.
So
she got to win She got to win the NXT Women's title in her hometown. Mm-hmm. Not like the main roster where they make the women lose or men or women lose their title in their hometown or lose the match to the champion in their hometown so they don't get the actual title.
This is what I picture, right? Excuse me. I picture Vince going, okay, yeah, this is your hometown. You're going to drop the title tonight, and people are going to hate me.
Yeah.
But it's going to bring more people here. Where NXT, Triple H is like, oh, no, it's your hometown. Yeah, take the belt.
Well, that and they also did a ceremony afterwards. They had Asuka come in and give her the title.
Oh, that's cool.
So they actually had like, hey,
Asuka.
changing of the guard. Here you go. It's yours now. You run with it.
Handing down the torch.
She also beat Ember Moon, I think, like twice. So it's kind of like, hey, you couldn't beat me, but here you go.
Here, I'll hand it to you.
You forget that.
Yeah.
It's like she also got hurt. I think that's why Asuka also took time off, and then now she's on the main roster on Raw. But Peyton Royce was really good.
Yep.
I think we talked about it on the BS Nerds where Peyton Royce and I forgot the other girl's name. I think Peyton Royce is the much prettier of the two and much more tolerable when it comes to being like a bitch. The other girl's extremely good at being a bitch. I don't like her ring gear. I like Peyton Royce's ring gear. I like her moveset. I just think she's more talented.
Yeah.
I hope they give her a good push when she someday goes up to the main roster. Let her be a good heel, big heel, and just let her go.
Yeah.
Let her work. Ember Moon, great moveset. I don't even want to say this to sound stupid, but she's built like a brick shithouse. The thighs that woman has, because she does a lot of jumping.
Yeah.
She does have some power moves, but it's a lot of jumping. Her finisher, where she jumps over somebody and nails them with like essentially a stunner or a RKO, whatever you want to call it, that's some fucking talent, man. And I like her ring gear that she wears. It's a lot of... almost reminds me of like Muay Thai.
She wears the kick pads, right?
Yeah, that I think so. And she wears like she has the shorts, but they're really tiny shorts. But then she has like straps going over them. It's kind of like Muay Thai pant, like how Muay Thai guys have. It's really cool. I like her in general. The only thing I'm confused about is what is she? They still haven't said.
So like she's not a heel or a face?
No. She's essentially a baby face.
Okay.
But what is she? Is she a vampire?
Oh.
What is her character?
Oh, like her gimmick.
That's the only thing that nobody has ever been able, because then she starts talking and she's smiling and it's like, what?
I love the fact that she wears those contacts.
Yes. No, so do I. Don't get me wrong.
So nice.
I went to Rhode Island yesterday. I was in Providence. I went to a Hot Topic, and the girl working there had two different colored contacts. One was blacked out, and the other one was red.
That's awesome.
But with like still had her pupil.
Yeah.
So it was red with the pupil, and then all black. And she was done up. Like she had like a dress on, and she had pink hair, and she was in like boots, these massive fucking heels. Like she was just, I mean, what you would expect to be working at Hot Topic or like a tattoo parlor.
Yeah.
And she had tattoos. She had like fishnet top on with like a top underneath it, and like
she went the full 9, huh?
Oh yeah, no, she was and looked great. Like, and that was the thing. Like, I kept trying to look her dead in the eye. I was like, I kind of want to just stare at you. Like, and I do this with the wrestlers, and I do the men and women, just so not to be sexist or be weird.
Yeah.
I look them up and down because I want to see like what it is and see things that I like. I think that's what Ember Moon confuses me, because I love the package that she has, her moveset, everything. I wouldn't have her talk. And if you are, simple shit. And keep it very simple, don't smile.
So she can't... So Ember Moon, can she not cut a promo?
She's okay. It's just not good. And it's not...
See, and now, me just looking at... I've never heard any of her promos.
Yeah, it's just...
So,
if you heard it and then saw her, you'd be like, I don't get it.
Really?
That's what I mean.
Because she looks like someone who could cut a good promo.
She would if they gave her like, hey, you're a vampire, or you're a person that's into the vampire scene, and that's why you wear the contacts and you look like you. She doesn't have the fake teeth or anything like the vampire teeth or anything. She just looks like she would do that. And when she comes out with that hood and everything, amazing package. Doesn't make any sense.
Huh.
So we have a new women's champion.
Yep.
Asuka gave her the belt. Now Ember Moon is the new champ. I don't know what the program coming out of this is going to be. It has to be either probably Nikki Cross or Peyton Royce, just because they're the biggest heels. So we'll see how that goes in the next couple weeks, what they do. The next match was Aleister Black versus the Velveteen Dream. I don't understand why people are so high on Velveteen Dream. I will preface this as I don't quite understand his gimmick. He's been trying to get Aleister Black, a.k.a. Tommy End, if you know him from the Indies, to say his name. That's the whole point of their argument and why they hate each other, is Aleister Black won't say Velveteen Dream's name. Say my name! Say my name! Like he's prison raping him. I don't know what the fuck it is.
So that's what caused this whole feud?
That's what it is. He wants him to know his name.
Okay.
And he won't say it.
I hope Aleister Black never says Velveteen Dream.
So don't watch the pay-per-view, because after the match...
Oh, no.
He sits there and proceeds to say to him, Velveteen Dream, I know your name. And then walks out of the ring.
Did he say it on the mic?
Yes.
All right.
So that's what I would have done. I would have not had him say it again.
Yeah.
Like I would have, but it was the blow-off match, so I get it why they did it, and I don't particularly fond of the thing, but maybe you could have kept building it. They had a good match. Aleister Black apparently fucking just wooed the shit out of Dave. Dave was talking tons of it on Facebook about how he's his new favorite NXT wrestler, and
I think Dave likes him a lot.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's got a great look. He wears contacts as well. He was Tommy End on the Indies, well known around the world. Velveteen Dream, I'd never heard of him. He's got a great look. He's got a great body. The guy can work. He's actually not a bad wrestler. Like, I just don't get the Velveteen Dream character. It reminds me of like a 70s, any 70s movie where you saw a black guy with like a fro. And it's not even like, that's not to like shit on it. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll develop it and you'll understand where the Velveteen Dream came from. Like what, maybe we'll get that. We will get that in NXT, hopefully. If they leave him down there long enough, you'll understand what he's about and where he came from and everything. And I'm excited to see that because I like the way he looks. I think he can wrestle. I just don't get him yet.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why the fans love him so much. If you watch that, when you watch it, they love him. And I'm like, I don't get it. And the fans kept chanting, say his name, say his name. And I'm like, why? I don't want to hear him say his name. Like, that's the whole shtick.
But so the Velveteen Dream, so is that like his thing where if you don't say his name, you're on his target list?
I think it's Aleister Black's world renowned, and I want him to know my name. And if he won't say my name, he doesn't know my name.
Okay. I like how you put that.
I think that's what it is. Like, if he doesn't know my name, I want him to know my name.
Funny thing about what just happened, the promo Aaron just cut right here. If you guys are in here and you saw the intensity in his eyes, I felt like I was watching the show.
I just think that's how you got to do it.
Like, you were right there.
Yeah, no, you got to do it.
You locked your eyes right on me and done. That was good.
So, great match. Aleister Black won.
Yep.
But Velveteen Dream gained his respect. He knows his name now, and everything's good.
So now they're going to be best buddies.
Basically.
For at least the time being.
Yeah. Let's hope so. I don't know if I want to see another big build to that match again. I don't know what Velveteen Dream's going to do now. I don't know if he's supposed to be a heel or a babyface, whether Aleister Black's going to be a heel or a babyface, or Aleister Black's going to be very similar to like an Asuka where it's just like,
You're just whatever.
He's undestructible.
So would you say Aleister Black is kind of like the neutral for character-wise? Like, if he's good, he's good. If he's bad, he's bad?
No, I think he's good. I just don't know what they're going to do with him.
Okay.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is kind of like both their first programs in NXT. Let's see where they go next.
Okay.
Also, with the next match that came up, the NXT Championship. Drew McIntyre versus Andre Cien Almost. Drew McIntyre was the champ. It was a good match. Had a decent amount of time. I want to say that was the Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream. They had a lot of time. More time than I thought they were going to get, and they got more. So Drew McIntyre might actually legitimately be hurt. He seemed pretty disappointed in the ring, and the refs and a paramedic were talking to him. He was sitting up on his knees, and he was holding his arm like something happened to me.
Okay.
He might have fucked up his left shoulder.
Okay.
Or his right shoulder. I can't remember which one it was, but it looked like something happened. And I don't know if that was just like, hey, he's hurt, we got to take the title off of him, this might be really bad. And they kind of just made a call in the ring. Hey, man, he's hurt. We gotta take the title off of him. This might be This might be legit. But Andre Cien Almost won the title. The girl that comes out with him, I forgot her name. She's his manager. She's his mouthpiece. Whatever. He's not a bad promo for a guy that was huge in Mexico. The guy can talk. He's not incapable of talking.
Can he speak English?
Yes, that's what I mean. Like
good English. Okay.
He's not
like his accent.
Like he's not like Psychosis or anything like back from like WCW when they would talk. You're like, fuck, don't
even know what you're saying.
Just go out there and tear the house down in the ring. Don't talk.
Jump off top ropes.
Yeah, just he can talk.
Okay.
But they've repackaged him. Gave him a lack of a better word, a mouthpiece / manager / someone to run interference. There was a spot in the match where he goes out to grab the title, and like he's gonna hit him with it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, as the ref's watching him, she runs in the ring, does a freaking essentially like a hurricanrana to freaking Drew McIntyre. And then he runs in the ring, does a move. I want to say he goes in, tries to cover him, he tries to nails one of his moves, doesn't. He kicks out, and then he does like a couple other moves, and then he wins the match. It was not a great match, but not a bad match. It was okay. Was it
long?
I don't think it was too long, but they got a decent amount of time.
Okay.
It might have been because I mean it's technically. It was like a 2.5 hour pay-per-view. Full, like, that's with, in between every match, they fucking play the same package over and over again. So you gotta see fucking 4 to 5 minutes of just, hey, this is the next match that's coming up, and this is how we already built it. Yet we already showed that to you in the fucking pre-show, and we showed it to you at the beginning of the pay-per-view. So you get it fucking, like, you get, like, an hour of that shit.
It's overwhelming.
So technically the show probably between all the wrestling, you probably have an hour and a half to 2 hours, the most of wrestling.
Oh my god.
But they had a good match. McIntyre dropped the title to Andre Cien Almost. I don't know what to think of it. Hideo Itami wasn't on the pay-per-view. Johnny Gargano wasn't on the pay-per-view. No Way Jose wasn't on the pay-per-view.
I was just going to say our boy Jose, man.
I don't know.
And I thought he was getting a push.
I think they're...
Was he on the last one?
Yes, he was on the last one. I want to say he was the opening match, the last pay-per-view.
Oh, no,
So
really?
he's kind of that guy that they... I don't want to say he's a jobber, but he's the guy that maybe they use him kind of like a... I don't want to say an X-Pac where it's like, hey, if you can get in the ring and do a match with him, and he comes back and says, no, this guy can go, or he can't. I don't know. He could be that guy in NXT where it's just like, he's a good hand. We can go out there, and he's fucking got a great, catchy fucking intro. They need to push him.
We were jamming out to the intro before we started this.
Yeah, that might be the outro today. I'm not sure.
It's going to have to be.
But great pay-per-view. Excited for the next couple weeks and see what they do on TV. Worried that Drew McIntyre's hurt. I know a lot of people are down on him. I am a supporter of him.
I like him.
I think he's got a great look.
He's a great wrestler.
Yeah, I just think a lot of people don't like the way he talks, and they think that he's not that great of a wrestler.
Because of the whole 3MB shit.
Who
cares?
Yeah, get over it.
Get over it. It's done.
He's not in...
Listen,
he's not in TNA anymore.
The two of those...
Eric Young was in TNA.
Yeah.
And he was a bitch in TNA. Look at him now. He looks great.
Yeah.
And I like him. I've never disliked him. I think he's a great wrestler.
Yeah.
So... And then obviously the last match was the match we talked about first, the Wargames match, and that's how they went off screen. I saw, I think, a picture online. I want to say it was on Twitter. Adam Cole or one of the guys posted a photo of them in the locker room, just like laying on the floor, just like happy they won, but like tired.
And beat to shit.
Yeah. And Kyle O'Reilly was on Jericho's podcast this week and talked about how he's like, I think type 2 diabetes.
Yeah.
And he has to take his blood before the match, takes it after the match. Like he has to verify like where his levels are.
Yeah.
But I mean, he had a great match too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think those guys wore themselves out. They had a great match. They tore it down, and there was that one spot that we were talking about that I kept saying, oh man, and I replayed it, and then they actually did do a replay of it, was where O'Reilly gets thrown, and then they throw Adam Cole, and it looks like he lands on O'Reilly's head.
Yeah.
It looked like it.
Yeah. From that camera angle,
It looked like it.
I thought he did.
I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
And I was like, damn, dude, they botched that landing. Oh, shit.
But it looked good. Great. All of them got over. I don't think there was a bad worker in the whole match.
No.
I think, to be honest with you, on the whole show, there wasn't a guy out there that didn't do their job.
Right.
Guy, girl, whatever. Sports entertainer did not go out there and do anything that I didn't like.
Usually NXT doesn't.
No, they don't. They don't disappoint.
They never disappoint.
There's been a couple. Okay, like back and forth. Like I'm one of the people that's in the corner of I wasn't huge on the. I'm not a huge. What's his name? Samoa Joe. I'm not a big fan. I get it. I don't think he's Brock to me, but I don't get him as much. When him and
KO.
No, it was between him and Finn Balor. We're going back and forth at takeovers and having cage matches and stuff. Wasn't overly excited about it. They were good. That's it. Like I'm not a huge fan of him, but I think he's better than fucking Brock. I think he's got more personality.
Of course.
But it's besides the point. NXT doesn't put out horrible product. I'm sorry. They don't have the highs and lows that I think the main roster does. And the main roster fucking keeps gutting them, and they keep getting more people.
Well, we're about to get into that.
So, the next topic we're going to talk about Survivor Series.
Yes, we is.
So, the kickoff match is the WWE Cruiserweight title. Enzo Amore versus Kalisto. Have you fucking seen Kalisto's mask? Mm-hmm. Awful.
Yeah.
I know they changed it because it's not the original Kalisto. I get that. Looks horrible.
Yeah.
Find something better. Looks fucking horrendous.
They changed him up. They changed Sin Cara up.
See, but Sin Cara, it still doesn't look bad. It's not a fucking, it doesn't look like Kane's mask.
Well, he's supposed
on a midget. And I say that with all the utmost respect because the guy that plays Kalisto could probably kick my ass and probably could fucking do things that I couldn't even imagine doing.
Yeah.
So, all respect. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why they fucking did that kind of mask. Maybe it's his choice. Maybe it's not. I think he should have a full mask. The hat, the face, and that's it. And then you see the rest of his head. Okay. But fucking, like, the front has to look good. It doesn't look good.
It's kind of like Rey Mysterio's.
Don't do a fucking title change. It's stupid.
No, they need to keep that title on Enzo.
Build it up. If you want to make that important, keep it on Enzo.
Because Enzo he has that division by the balls.
He is the gift of gab.
And the gift of jab.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just good. I love Enzo. I know people have shit on him. From what I've heard, him and Liv Morgan are no longer together. Whatever. The fucking guy is out there killing it. He's out there doing it right.
Yeah.
He's great to his fans. Fuck everybody.
Great
if
to
you
the
don't
fans,
like him,
and he's an even better heel.
yeah,
I love him as a heel.
Dude, go do it.
I love
don't
that. I
care.
love that he's an asshole.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm okay with it.
It's at the point now where he came in. I want to get to the top. I want to fight my way to the top. Now it's like, oh no, now you're all on my time.
Yeah,
so
I'm
it's
lying,
like-
cheating, stealing to get this fucking
and it's awesome.
to keep this thing on my back.
He's so cocky. It's perfect.
Yep.
It's perfect.
Yep. So then the second match, from what I'm just going based upon what I've read online. I don't know if this is the actual. I know that's officially the kickoff show, kickoff match. I don't know if this is the first match that you're going to see that's on the regular show, or whatnot.
Well, they'll understand.
But you'll understand if it's just a little out of sequence. Champ versus champ. The whole issue with this Survivor Series is Raw versus SmackDown. So you have The Miz, the IC title, versus the US title, Baron Corbin from SmackDown. The Miz is from Raw. Don't care about this match.
Right.
Nothing about this says fun to me. Baron Corbin still looks awful.
So the mouth versus the hairline.
Yep. Really, that's
pretty
what it
much,
is.
right?
And two titles that The Miz has, I want to say, has made, for my sake and for the title's sake, I think he's made the IC title more important.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Baron Corbin's done jack shit for the US title, and I don't think Baron Corbin's that great. I think he should be on a fucking tag team with somebody.
I guess. I don't even think he could do that.
I think he could. I think he'd do a tag team, but you're going to have to repackage him, and you're going to have to put him with somebody. This lone wolf shit
Yeah, but don't you think it's too
no
late?
sense.
It's too late, though.
No, because I think they're trying to do that with Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. They need to change their costumes a little bit more before I'll jump full board on.
I'm just
But
tired
the
of seeing
fucking Butcher Brothers or whatever they are.
the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just tired of seeing. I'm tired of seeing guys wrestle in a tank top and jeans.
Yes.
Like,
Here's the thing with Baron Corbin. He's him. I want to say it's him. Who's the other guy? The Braun Strowman. There's like 3 or 4 guys that all have the same fucking pants.
Bray Wyatt.
They all wear the same pants. It's patchwork.
yeah,
Fucking give him something else.
Bray needs to go back to the white. Get rid of the dreads. Go back to the.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, I thought in the beginning I was like, oh, this is cool. He's changing up his look a little bit. If you compare, and not to get off subject, but if you compare the Bray Wyatt 2014 and the Bray Wyatt 2017, it's like 2 completely different people.
He's still not back.
He wrestled last.
Did he?
Yeah, Finn Balor,
Okay.
I think.
Did he?
Yeah, he lost, but
No, I'm talking about like back from his illness.
No, him and Roman came back the same night.
Oh, did they?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just didn't see that. I saw Roman come back. I just didn't see him.
I was excited. I'm also pissed he's not part of the pay-per-view, but it's okay.
I was going to say, he's not in the pay-per-view. That's
Yeah.
why I was going to say he's not back yet.
Makes sense, though, because he was sick, and you can't work the
Yeah.
story around.
Well, and the thing with Roman, you can because it's the Shield. He didn't really have to be there. And, dude, cut a great fucking promo on Monday. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, fuck everybody that hates him. Like, at this point, I know you don't want him to be the next John Cena that's going to be shoved down your throat. Guess what, people? He is.
Yeah,
So get used to it.
get used to it.
Figure it out.
It's the Roman Reigns era.
It is.
So who do you want to win this match?
I want the Miz.
Yeah, me too.
Just I don't care about Baron, and the titles aren't online, so it doesn't matter.
so
it doesn't. That's another thing that bothers me. Why the fuck do I care? Why are we having a champion versus champion match? Nobody cares about this match.
just to see who earned the title
And
more.
what's the build for it?
Raw vs. SmackDown?
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I like the next match we'll talk about. I'm okay with because I just think it's going to be a better match.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, once again, who gives a fuck? It's the women's champion versus the women's champion. Raw versus SmackDown. Raw, Alicia Fox or Alexa Bliss. I apologize for that.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I just happened to look down and read her name on the other.
Too much credit for Alicia Fox, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And SmackDown, now Charlotte Flair. At one point it was Natalya. She has since dropped it. And now it is Charlotte Flair. Charlotte got to win it in, I want to say it was in Charlotte. And her dad was there. So she
The man.
Yes, the myth, the legend, Ric Flair, was in attendance and cried on the ramp.
My man showed up, hugged his daughter, and said, "You did a great job. Your body still looks kind of weird to me, but you won the title."
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, though, see, now I'm torn.
It's going to be a good match.
I'm torn, though, because
Who do you
I
want to
love
win?
Alexa Bliss,
Who
but
do you
I
want to win?
love Charlotte. I don't know. Alexa Bliss, sorry.
Alexa Bliss?
I couldn't hold it in.
I want Alexa to win.
She's just so adorable.
The only reason I want her to win because I want her to win, and I want her to win in a good match. I want this match to go at least 20 minutes.
These chicks are going to kick each other's asses.
I want it to at least go 20 minutes so Charlotte still looks strong. I think Alexa needs to look strong because she's going to have to wrestle Asuka soon.
Yeah.
And you got to start building her up as this dominant champion. Even though she's a whiner, a crier, she's the shortest fucking woman in their roster, besides like Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
But she's gotta
Well,
you gotta start pushing that.
because once she gets in the ring with Asuka,
It's on.
it's game over, man.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
Asuka's going to eat her
destroy
up.
her.
Yeah, she's
She's
going
gonna
to eat her up. So you can
I want Asuka. I want.
see, you're torn too. I can't pick. I want Alexa Bliss, but now I feel bad for saying that. But I also want Charlotte to win.
Titles
too.
aren't on the line, so Alexa Bliss.
You gonna go with
titles
Alexa
aren't
too?
on the line, yeah.
We both chose Raw on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think what it is, the only reason why I say that we're picking a lot of Raw is because I think that's what's going to happen with the main event.
Yeah.
Because I think that they're going to go, oh, well, all the Raw guys have won all this. We'll give you this.
Yeah.
So
See, now I'm
so now you have the tag champs. So the next match,
Yeah.
6-man tag. The Shield versus the New Day. The Shield from Raw, the New Day from SmackDown.
All right.
If the Shield doesn't fucking wipe the fucking mats with these clowns' faces,
Yeah.
what the shit?
I was gonna speak for you and say I know you want the New Day to win.
No, it's gonna be the Shield.
The Shield, they of course are going to win this match. Come on now. They're not going to put the New Day over the fucking Shield. The Shield is that fan favorite, you know, their entrance and all that shit.
But I thought the New Day was too.
But
Not mine,
But against
but-
the Shield, fuck the New Day.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Any real wrestling fan is like, no, the Shield's involved. New Day,
Goodbye.
You guys are
You are the weakest link.
yeah. Goodbye. The unicorns of WWE. Get the hell out of here with that.
So you're going.
Of course I'm going.
Obviously Shield.
Oh my god.
So the tag champs versus the tag champs.
All right.
So I'm happy that Cesaro and Sheamus still have the titles.
they needed to be the champs.
Like they got the titles back.
Yeah, they need.
They
to
should
be
be
the
the
champs.
champs.
They need to be the champs.
I feel that builds up the tag division anyway.
Yeah, and they're facing the Usos.
They're facing the Usos. They won the titles, or no, they've had the titles, right?
They have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I'm going.
Yeah.
I want the Usos to win, but
So do I.
But I know the Bar is going to beat them. I'm almost positive it's going to beat them. Meaning Sheamus and Cesaro.
Yeah.
You could see it. Well, see, I don't know.
See, I'm going Usos.
I'm going Usos too.
I'm going Usos.
I want the Usos to win, but I have a feeling that they're not.
Yeah, no,
you know?
that's what they're gonna do.
Because
Because they hate us.
yeah.
They're real fans.
See, you know, guys, Vince listens to this podcast.
He listens to all Connecticut podcasts.
Yeah, just us though. He's like, oh, the W.E.C.P. Let's see what they said, so I can fuck up their whole day. Then we watch the pay per view and we're like, bro,
Son of a bitch.
God damn you, Vince.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be. I think the Usos are gonna win.
I
think they're gonna win.
I want them to win. I don't think they.
I want them to win, but I think they're gonna win.
You think they are going to win?
I think they're gonna win.
I think the bar. Yeah.
You think the Bar?
Which is a very stupid name, but
Well, they're the Bar.
we set the bar.
We set the bar, and they just put their thumbs out sideways.
Well, they're the bar.
Yeah. I feel they would be Chris's favorite tag team.
The bar.
The Bar.
Of course. Of course.
So then the women's 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series elimination match. Mm-hmm. Raw side, Captain This is where I screwed up earlier. Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
Nia Jax, Bailey, Asuka, Sasha Banks. I'm sorry, you read that, you already won the match.
I was gonna say
you already won the match.
Are you even gonna touch?
How?
Are you even gonna touch SmackDown?
Yes. Okay, so you're gonna put Tamina up against Nia.
Yeah.
Which Nia's gonna get the nod anyway because Tamina's been there for too long.
Right.
Alicia's gonna lose because Becky's way better. If you're gonna go captain versus captain, Naomi versus Bailey. Bailey's gonna win that.
Yeah.
I feel like she might win that matchup. Asuka, Carmella.
Come on now.
Anybody? Like, who's she gonna like? Carmella or so then the SmackDown side, you have the captains, Becky Lynch. It was Charlotte Flair, but now she's not on there because she won the title. Now she's in the title match. Naomi, Carmella, and Tamina are so they haven't announced the fifth member. This is I
feel like I sound like a broken record every time we talk about this.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's got to be Paige, right?
She made there were reports and photos taken of her at the Raw taping on Monday. So she was there at Raw.
So
she didn't make an appearance. She wasn't seen back, like you didn't see her in backstage.
She was just there.
She was there.
So that wouldn't make sense for her to join SmackDown, unless I
they just brought her in to talk.
I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I'm gonna say it could be Paige. I mean, that'd be a good way.
I mean, obviously Natalya. Like, if you don't want to go surpriser route, you just go, hey, yeah, you lost the title. You're thrown back into this.
Yeah, or we'll just keep this a secret.
Yeah,
and put Paige in there.
Yeah, or I'm thinking there's a possibility you throw just for like nostalgia purposes, like well, not nostalgia purposes, but recency bias, kind of. Ember Moon, Nikki Cross, like you just.
I would actually be happy. You throw
one of them, in there, going, fuck it, here you go.
Here, you want a shot tonight? Take it.
It's essentially like when they put like Hideo Itami, they put him in the Andre Battle Royal at WrestleMania. You kind of it's kind of a call up, but it's just kind of like to tease. Hey, there's this guy, and they're kind of important. This girl, she's really or lady, woman, very important. Bam. I don't know who it's going to be. I think it might be Paige, but she was selected to Raw.
Yeah.
And when they did the brand split, she was selected to Raw.
Okay, so it maybe could be an NXT. I'd be happy with that.
Or who is the girl that you said that fucking blew my hair back? Because I was like, God damn it, I didn't even think of that.
Man, I was like, listen, Karma is going to come back. Awesome Kong.
What the shit?
You know?
Could you imagine now that's nostalgia.
Yeah.
She comes back.
Bro, that music plays and you see Karma up there because obviously TNA owns Awesome Kong. So
no, they own.
She's Karma in WWE. She's awesome.
Yeah, but that's why they wanted her to be Karma, because they wanted to own her name.
Yeah.
But she's Awesome Kong around the world. I thought it's like they call her something else I thought they called her something else. Because they own another one of her names, but she has like a name that she used in Japan and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I think Awesome Kong is her name that she owns.
Listen, we all know Hulk Hogan's going to be the fifth member. All right.
He just comes out with a dress on.
That's it.
He comes out with the fucking the tutu from frickin' what's that movie from the 90s?
Oh god. He was a babysitter, right?
Yeah, The Nanny. Nanny.
Was it The
or something
Nanny?
like that.
Yeah.
Where he comes out, he's a nanny of like rich kids.
Yeah.
That's him. He's gonna come out in that.
That'd be awesome.
Just comes out in a leotard.
I'm going with, you know what though? In all seriousness, I think it's going to be Paige just for the shock factor.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, okay, you had AJ wrestle on Raw. He's a SmackDown guy. You could have Paige fight on SmackDown. She's a Raw chick.
Isn't that... Yeah, but... Isn't that...
It'll work. It'll work.
But then doesn't that mean that, you know, both her and Xavier Woods lose on the same pay-per-view?
Yeah, don't you want
suspicious.
that?
It's suspicious. What's going on backstage?
I don't know. They might be fucking again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's married now, so I don't think that can happen.
I mean,
it's not supposed to happen.
Has that stopped any?
No.
He's married now, so it doesn't happen. Aaron, they're on the road all year long. Come on. They get 2 weeks.
Well, she hasn't been on the road.
Like
so
they get
maybe that's why she showed up to Raw.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Funny. Didn't the New Day show up on that Raw episode?
Yes, they did.
Oh, coincidence, I think
Fucking
not.
A.
Coincidence, I
See?
think not.
Look at this guy.
See?
This guy.
You work for WWE. You're just not telling me. I know you, man. Come on.
So I think it's Raw.
Of course it's going to be Raw.
It's Raw. You listen to that roster, it's insane.
Asuka.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying.
Asuka.
I mean, obviously, Alicia Fox is the fucking, like...
No, she's
a
out.
paper towel to the group.
Yeah.
She's the one that, like, cleans up after everybody.
She picks up their elephant
But
shit.
it's fucking... Everybody else... The other four are just...
Asuka will be
They should be the studs of WWE.
I promise you she's going to be the final person in the ring tonight. Asuka.
Oh, I would hope.
Of course
Build
she
up the
is.
suspense.
Oh, come on.
So, the men's 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series elimination match.
Here we go.
Raw, Captain Kurt Angle. They have since bumped his son, a.k.a. in parentheses, kayfabe storyline. What the hell's his name?
Jason
Jordan. For Triple H. Triple H is back. He's been doing matches with, as we talked about last time, he's been doing matches with The Shield.
Yeah.
Filling in for Roman. So he's been working. So he's in ring shape. He's ready to go. Braun Strowman, Finn Balor,
Yep.
Samoa Joe. Sorry. That's a stacked roster.
And what's the SmackDown?
So the SmackDown side, Captain Shane McMahon.
Okay.
You're already losing in the captain department.
Yeah.
John Cena, Triple H. That cancels each other out.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly think that. Braun Strowman, Randy Orton. Well, sorry, Randy, you lose to Braun.
Yeah.
Everybody loses to Braun right now.
Yeah. He's too hot.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh.
I think he doesn't get the nod over Finn. Because Finn just lost to Kane.
That's going to be... Yeah, all right. We'll talk,
Yeah, no.
We'll talk about that.
But that's what I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then Bobby Roode. He's your fifth member. I like Bobby Roode. I think... Here's the thing, though. I almost want to say the SmackDown side has the best entrances.
They do.
I think they have the best
Absolutely.
entrances.
Dude, Shinsuke alone.
Well, Shinsuke and Bobby, and then Shane. When you hear that music and he comes out and he's backpedaling and he's like doing the thing with his hand and shit,
And then
and he's out there dancing in his fucking Jordans. Come on, man.
And then Cena.
Fucking 50-year-old out there cutting rug.
John Cena song.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
comes
yeah,
out.
all right.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. And then
Let's hear it.
Randy, who's become a hot item with people.
I don't know why. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I mean, I think I lost some respect for him when you guys started to tell me, you're like, yeah, look at this guy. Doesn't he look like him? And I'm like, no.
Oh, Drew's cousin there?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Dude, he looks just like him.
I mean, he does. I'll give him that.
See?
He does. But I compare them the same. Fuck them both. I just think it's gonna be Raw again, man. Like you can't bear. The only way is Baron Corbin, Braun Strowman gets disqualified for something. It's the only way he gets out of this match and keeps his strength.
I actually had an idea.
Unless two people cover him.
I actually had an idea for tonight,
Okay.
right? I feel SmackDown's not going to win because of Sami Zayn and KO.
That is a narrative that is out there.
I feel
There's a
like-
possibility they could do a run in and cost them the match.
Because they both wanted to be on the team so badly because they,
No, they
needed
didn't.
them.
They didn't.
Because, Shane, you need us.
No, they didn't.
You don't want us. You need us.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be one of those things where...
But did you hear they got sent home
Why?
on Thursday night? That's why they weren't on Tuesday. They got sent home. Disciplinary. Don't know why.
Shut up.
Swear to
Seriously,
God, got
dude?
sent home.
Wow, okay.
That's what I'm hearing. I heard they got sent home.
Well, that just threw a wrench in my cogwheels.
I don't know what they did.
I don't know what they did either.
But
I didn't even know that.
But
till
the only
today.
reason why I say that's bullshit is because we saw. But at the same time, Triple H doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he don't give a shit.
He let KO be at ringside for the NXT title match. So I don't think he cares. But Vince might. He might have done something that Vince didn't like, or at least
shit.
Sammy, and he went to bat for Sammy.
All right, Sammy.
I don't know.
Way to be. We have to look that up.
I don't know, man.
I wish we looked that up.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. They both got sent home for the week. Like got sent home, or at least were told we don't need you tonight.
Wow.
Kind of deal. And it wasn't like, hey, we just don't have anything for you. I think it was more along the lines, Go home.
Wow. So short, sweet, right to the point.
Yeah, just go home.
I'm dying to know what happened now. We have to look that up.
Yeah.
Next episode, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we will. Probably be more reports out there about it.
Right. Well,
I would hope.
so.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's a pretty big angle.
Yeah.
Especially with freaking
with what's
KO.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I don't think they know what's going on.
This might be. They might, like you're right. They might do the run-in, but this might be where they tease the Shane and Triple H teaming up against them.
Oh,
that could be Royal Rumble.
Kind of bring back the McMahon family.
Yep, defending
ultimate heel.
Because didn't they shove his wife recently? That was like one of the things. Like they kind of were shitty to Stephanie.
But on Raw though, Stephanie talks so much shit about Shane.
Yeah.
But do you think that just...
But still, I'm sorry. I tell my brother every time I see him, he is the ugliest man alive. I still love him because he's my brother.
Yeah.
But he is ugly. It is what it is. Like, it's still her brother. I think that's what it is. I think Vince, no matter what, in storyline, and for them, it's like, no, we're still family.
Yeah.
They want to promote family. They do.
Well, how's that working out for them?
It's weird.
It's so weird.
It's weird. And then the main event, champ versus champ, the WWE title versus the Universal title. Brock Lesnar, the Universal champ, from Raw versus AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, the WWE champ from SmackDown. This is the match that I think AJ wins. It's not for the title. He wins it, and then you tease it for a big match at WrestleMania.
Now, I want AJ to win too. But people are going to say, that's not believable. How could AJ Styles possibly beat Brock Lesnar? Because that's how people are. That's how people are.
I know.
No,
I know.
They say that to me all the time.
No, I know. It's like the people, all right, it's like the people that say AJ's not, first of all, AJ's not good.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about this.
AJ's not good. He doesn't look right. His hair, he looks like a soccer mom. He's also the only guy on the roster that doesn't wet his hair.
He sounds annoying.
His voice is weird.
Right.
He can't cut a good promo. All he is a good worker.
Now, where have we heard that?
I mean, I know where I heard it.
Where did you hear it?
I heard it from Josie.
Josie
from the B.S. Nerds.
Oh man, he's not here to defend himself.
He wants to come on and talk about it.
Well, too bad, because now we're gonna kick his ass now. You missed the mark.
Yeah, you're wrong.
100% wrong.
I don't want to say he's 1A, 1B of it's either him or Omega. I just think right now, they're 1A, 1B. I don't think you can pick between the two.
No, you can't.
I think they're the greatest workers in wrestling right now. They're the two best. You put them in the ring. You put AJ in the ring with anybody. I'm sorry, he made fucking Shane look good.
Yeah. Here's the thing with AJ Styles, all right? For all you AJ Style haters out there, and I say this because I'll say, you know what I refer to these people as? The Vince guys. Right? The Vince
That's
fans.
because he doesn't know anything about outside of the WWE.
And that's why I refer to the people who only watch WWE,
yeah.
I refer to as Vince guys.
Yeah.
Because that's it. Guys like you and me
I grew up watching WCW and WWE, so I've always had my eye on some other product.
Right.
At one point, I loved what WCW was doing better than WWE.
Yeah.
I would watch Raw. I would watch Nitro, and then when Nitro was over, I'd flip to Raw.
Yeah.
That's how I grew. That's how I grew up.
Dude, Hollywood Hogan had a huge impact on me, but
I hate Hollywood Hogan.
I love Hollywood. So, here's the thing. The people, again, that don't travel to shows like how we do, that don't know the promoters like how you know a couple
He
of
wants
them.
to get into it. I'll give him that. He wants to hear about it.
He can get into it all he wants.
But you can't
take AJ Styles, of all people, arguably the greatest performer in the world today. And I'll argue with anybody about that. I love Kenny Omega, but you gotta give credit.
AJ is props.
AJ. Dude, AJ Styles. Every promotion he's been in, he's held the title.
He's been the champ.
everywhere he's gone, he's been the top guy. He was the leader of the Bullet Club. He wasn't
even the original. No,
it was Finn. It was Finn Balor. And then AJ took over. But you can't just, without doing homework first, come at me and say, well, AJ sucks. Well, no, he doesn't suck.
Yeah, no, he doesn't suck.
You cannot be a fan of him. I get it.
Yeah.
But you got to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, no, I say the same thing about Brock. I have no fucking want or need for that man to be in WWE anymore. I don't see his fucking point. Go back to fucking MMA.
His time's
done.
And
just take big name matches.
Yeah.
That's all you should do.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know how you could say he's not good. Joe will be on someday to defend himself on this situation. But I told him, I showed him pictures because he was bitching and complaining about his hair, which I do. I bitch about people's hair. But he bitches and complains. I said to him, I was like, he's the only guy on the roster that doesn't wet his hair. Like,
yeah. Just
if he wet his hair, do you think he'd look better? I don't think he would. I think he looks great the way he goes. I love his entrance. I love his moves. I think the elbow's kind of weak, and I'm like, that's his finishing move he can do on anybody. Do you really think he's going to do the fucking
the Styles Clash?
The Styles Clash on Brock tonight?
No.
Nope.
There's no way Brock's
if he even gets close to doing it, Brock's going to overturn. Just stop it.
Flip him, put him on his shoulder, do that F5 shit, and then 1, 2, 3, done.
That's it. I think AJ wins. I think AJ wins because fucking Raw's just destroyed the whole fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah, I want AJ to win too. I don't want Brock winning.
I think AJ and the Usos are where you're going to get a SmackDown win.
Unless they do one wins one, they flip-flop.
Maybe.
Because that has happened.
I just think no titles are on the line, and you can promote.
Yeah, so anything
you can promote this down the road.
Yeah, you know what? With something like this, it can go either way with any of them.
And you could do. I don't want to even say a dusty finish, but you could do a Brock Lesnar's talking to Heyman, and that's when AJ does something to him and pins him.
Yeah,
bam, done. Now you have dispute on how he won it, but he didn't win it by cheating.
No.
He just wins it by being smarter.
Exactly.
Plain and simple.
AJ will be faster. He'll catch Brock. We all know Brock's one set move.
Yeah.
The freaking German suplex. Sometimes does the F5.
Yep.
We get it. You're a big guy. we get it. I don't know what else to say. I'm tired of Brock. I'm so tired of Brock Lesnar, dude. I liked him. But now it's getting to the point where it's like, dude, give it up, man. I want a full-time champ on Raw. I don't want you to be like, oh, Aaron's the champ. Okay, well, Aaron, we get it. You're doing all this other stuff. Your MMA career, whatever. So let's see, show up for SummerSlam, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, and a couple times on Raw.
Yeah.
And
you only show up. You don't even do anything on Raw.
And you show up and
you just stand next to a guy while he talks
for you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not going to knock Paul Heyman because...
No, fuck. Paul Heyman's still making money, man. He's doing other shit besides just wrestling.
Paul Heyman's Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
I'll always respect them.
It's Paulie Dangerous.
That's it, man. Yeah. I'll always respect the shit out of that guy. I mean, okay. When he had the ECW, he fucked all his wrestlers over with money, but it's all good. He made up for it, you know?
The guy also lived in his fucking parents' basement until, way after ECW went into the ground. For people, as many people as they shit on him for money... The motherfucker didn't live in lavish. He wasn't living high on the hog.
Yeah, no.
He was living at home. He was fucking doing everything out of his basement.
In frickin' Yonkers.
But that's just, besides the fact, but,
Fact of the matter is...
AJ needs to win.
AJ needs to win the match.
AJ needs to win because we need to see AJ... just be on top. He needs to be the guy. And he's already he beat Cena, didn't he?
Yeah.
He beat Cena. I know it was a disputed finish. The club jumped in. But he's beaten Cena.
Mm-hmm.
The only other issue, this is the main issue I've had with all of these matches on fucking Survivor Series. Next month is a fucking SmackDown pay-per-view. What are the fucking matches? Because you have stopped your fucking storylines for 2 to 3 weeks. For no reason. Only because you want to do once a year, them have to compete against one another. Oh yeah, but at WrestleMania they compete against each other sometimes in matches too. It's just not promoted as a SmackDown versus Raw pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's confusing. And on that note,
I just want them to do something with their champions. And like you're saying, Brock, shit or get off the pot, man.
Yeah, man.
You're either here full time or you're not.
Yeah.
And I don't even want you to be at every Raw and every fucking pay-per-view. But dude, show up at the fucking pay-per-view and cost somebody a match. You don't have to fucking compete. Just
yeah, I mean,
if you don't want to travel a lot, like he moved to fucking Canada, middle of nowhere Canada, because he didn't want to be around people. Like, if you don't want to, make your money, go home, and don't ever fucking come back. We're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I know you're...
He'll be a fucking Hall of Famer, because he was one of the youngest fucking heavyweight champs of all time.
Oh.
You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When he first came out, he was a destroyer. He was huge, whatever. He still is. He just looks fucking ridiculous now. And he doesn't fucking wrestle much.
Just doesn't do it for you.
No.
It's not the Brock Lesnar of 2002.
Nope. Can't do it anymore.
Didn't mean to yell on the mic. I'm just heated.
Just can't do it anymore.
All right.
So
that's our wrestling segment.
Yes.
Unless you have anything more to add.
No.
I feel like there's one more.
I don't know. It's just I'm excited for what's going on elsewhere besides WWE. But right now there's no big news.
Well, did you want to plug the show we're going to go to?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Or do you want to wait till the end for that?
No, we can talk about it right now.
Okay.
Because we'll just do it while we're talking about wrestling. December 9th at Grasso Tech High School in Groton, Connecticut, we are going to go see Constitution State Wrestling, brought to you by Nat Peterson. Mm-hmm. He did a card last year. He had two of the big names that he had come to the show were Gangrel and Tatanka. Mm-hmm. Tatanka was promoted really early on. Gangrel was like 2 weeks from the show. All of a sudden, hey, we got Gangrel.
Yeah.
So right now, the big name that they have, I know he's not a big name in my book, but some people do look at him as he's important because he was on WWE television and he was an indie darling. Adam Rose.
Yeah.
He has since shaved his head. He doesn't have long hair anymore. Kind of a weird look, but maybe makes him look more serious. And he doesn't have a stupid fucking lollipop in his mouth. And he's not talking about his, what the fuck did he call them? The rosebuds?
Yeah. Braun Strowman was one.
Yep.
Which is pretty funny.
There was a lot of people that were rosebuds that are now on the main roster.
It's just funny.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
Seeing him dance around.
It's ridiculous. It's like when you saw Sheamus. He was a security guard at one point for WWE events when they went to England.
Yeah.
He would show up and be security. I remember seeing him and I'm like, but we're going to this event.
Yep.
I bought our tickets. I'm excited to go.
I'm pumped.
It's going to be a good night.
Hell yeah.
Most of the other wrestlers are, lack of a better word, indie guys. They're the local guys. They're the guys that are traveling around the country doing their thing. Haven't heard if there's going to be a women's match yet, but last year they had Mr. Spellmont, which we actually interviewed a couple weeks after the show on the B.S. Nerds. I want to say episode 3.
I was going to say, it was early on.
It was early on. Yeah, we got to talk to her. Or episode 7, something like that. Great show. It's going to be a lot of fucking fun. If you're in the area, if you're in the Groton area, it's fucking $10 for a regular ticket. And if you bring a can of food, it's like whatever off. They take a couple more dollars off. So at the end of the day, if you're at your mom's house and she's always trying to hand you fucking food like my mom does when I leave her house, and she hands you a fucking can of peas, save it till the 9th of December.
Yeah.
Go down to Grasso Tech at 7 p.m. And hand them a can, and I think it's and then it'll be like $8 to get in.
Yeah, it's wrestling.
Fucking live wrestling.
Yeah.
It's in a small high school gym. So guess what? There's not a bad seat in the house. You are never further than 50 feet away from that ring.
And you guys could also meet us.
Yes.
if you know,
if you want to meet me,
if you want to meet us,
here's the thing. Let's get this straight. I know I'm not the guy that anybody really wants to talk to, hear from, or see. But I think if you met me, you got to know me, I'm not a horrible guy. I'm just an asshole.
you're a great guy.
I'm okay. But
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm the approachable one.
Yes, Jerry's very sociable. I'm sociable. I just tend to be quiet until somebody starts talking to me, and then I'm here.
Well,
I'm talking.
you have that face.
Yeah, I got that face. I do have an angry face. If you do see me, come up, say hi. I more than likely will be wearing a Grado t-shirt. So if you know who Grado is, if you know me, I love Grado. I will probably be wearing a Grado t-shirt to this show. I bought our tickets. I paid $15 for ringside seats. Mm-hmm. I'm going to sit as close as I can, and I'm going to cheer them on and boo them and have a great time.
I will be wearing my Villain Club t-shirt.
I recently have purchased a Villain Club shirt and the same shirt you're wearing now, Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks.
Yes.
Good job, Aaron.
I did buy both of them. They do carry 3X at Hot Topic now.
Oh.
So I did pick up 2 3Xs. Because I refuse to wear a 2X that's too fucking short.
Yeah,
If I bend over and my fucking ass starts hanging out, or I lean back and my gut is hanging out, like, sorry, I'm big, but not that fucking big.
Yeah.
I just got a long torso.
Yeah, you're tall.
I got a long torso. It's not my legs. I don't have long legs. It's all fucking torso.
It's all torso.
But anyway, going to that fucking show. Gonna be great. I'm excited to hear what you think about it, because I had a lot of fun last year. Here's the other thing. If you go to the show, I might be taking that shirt off because I don't want to ruin it, but I might be fucking somebody up. There is a gentleman that's going to be there. He was there last year. I have since seen him at another show, and he fucking stonewalled me and Dave and acted like he's never fucking seen us before and acted like we're a bunch of assholes. Fucking 2 Buff's going to be there, and Buff Dad's going to be... I'm calling you out, Buff Dad. If I fucking see you and you fucking stonewall me again and you act like a fucking bitch, I'm slapping you. And we're going down. I will jump that fucking barricade, and I'm throwing you in the ring, and I'm going to show you who the fuck's a real Buff Dad. I'm taking you down, sir. I'm taking you down.
Buff Dad versus Dad Bod.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Right?
Oh my god. But shit, I'm just pumped. I'm excited to go.
I'm excited. Dude, I can't wait to go.
It's going to be fun. Dave's going to be there from B.S. Nerds. So once again, if you go, come up to us. We'll all fucking be together. I think Dave's buddy John's going to be there. I bought an extra ticket. Maybe Chubbs will be there that came in on one episode. My brother-in-law, he might be there. Or our buddy fucking Cankles, Johnny might be there. I don't know. But there's going to be a fucking crew of people there. There's a lot of great local fans. Just a lot of fun. They're going to be selling, a lot of the wrestlers sell their own merchandise. Every year, they do raffles. Last year, they had a autographed in the package Hasbro Ric Flair figure they raffled off. I did not win it.
And you were pissed.
I was depressed.
Yeah.
But you know what? I have since bought one loose. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
So.
Come up, say hi to us. Do not be afraid.
Yes. Yeah, just come up. I promise you I will not argue with you. I will not yell at you. If you don't agree with me on my opinions, I don't care. I'm not going to be mad. I don't care. They're my opinions. That's why they're called Aaron's opinions, not yours, not Jerry's, not... It's just Aaron, this guy.
It's Holiday's opinions.
Yeah, the Holiday. But yeah, so next we're going to talk about a movie that I saw and I'm going to give a teaser review of it, just what I thought and what I took away from it. We've been talking about it for the past like fucking month and a half, 2 months, how excited we were. You're going to hear whether I was excited or not, whether I walked away happy or sad or fucking depressed. I don't know. So
let's get to it.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
So, I did go the first weekend. I went and saw Thor Ragnarok.
We were really excited for this movie.
I was ready to go.
You were pumped, man. You like ran to your car to go head to the movie theater. That's how excited.
Oh
you
yeah,
were.
no, because we recorded, and then I had to literally run to the movie theater because I was meeting my friend Shannon there.
Yeah,
and I was like, I already bought the tickets. I can't be late. Like, I gotta go. And you have assigned seating, which is awesome. I can show up like right as the movie's starting, and I don't lose where I want to sit. But we fucking loved the visual of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Visually fucking stunning. And I think most Thor movies do that.
Okay, yeah.
Visually appealing. Was I as excited afterwards? No. Not because it was a bad movie. I just thought, for the lack of a better word, it was too funny.
Yeah.
The first Thor movie had a little bit of humor. Just a little bit when he went to Earth.
Yeah.
He like slams the glass. Haha. Like that shit that like if anyone did that and that character is over the top as it is and does something, it's funny. You're just not trying to be funny.
Right.
The opening scene is just fucking ha-has. And then it's epic battle. And then now all of a sudden you're back on freaking
Asgard.
And it's another fucking ha-ha surprise people in the movie. And then ha-ha. And then they go to Earth and it's fucking ha-ha. Like, it's just a lot of ha-ha-ha-ha.
Does it stop?
And they really want to do that. And it doesn't stop a lot.
Now,
it stops when, not to spoil it, but when the female villain that you have seen in the previews, Hela comes, she's serious. She's not funny, which I enjoyed that she brought the serious versus all the fucking funny they were piling on top of it. The Hulk versus Thor fight. Did it live up to it? I would say it did.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I was...
You see how I held my breath?
Yeah, I wasn't utterly blown away by it, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. They gave me what I kind of wanted. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but see, you said kind of wanted.
Well, because at a certain point, the way they are and the way they've always been is they've always kind of clashed anyway. And I don't want to give away some of the stuff, but the Hulk, I feel, once again, like he's the Hulk and he's being funny.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't like that. Well, you called me that night after the show.
Yep.
And I said, okay, I need your honest opinion on this. And when you explained to me, what's the first thing you said to me, like right off the rip? I was like, how was it? You said, you're not going to like it.
Yeah, I don't think you are. I think because you're very not, lack of a better word, you don't like the comedy either.
It's just,
over the top comedy.
I don't mind laughing, but you know how you just explain it. Oh, we're on Earth, ha ha ha. Now we're doing this, ha ha ha. Hela comes, okay, it's serious, but okay, ha ha ha. I don't need that. I don't want that. I don't like a couple jokes are fine here and there, but man, stop trying to make me laugh when you like superheroes. I just don't want to mix comedy and what I think is serious, like what would be a serious situation. I don't know why I'm weird like that. I don't know why I'm weird, but it works for Deadpool.
So,
like, that's how I feel.
Yeah, but that's his character.
Right.
The one thing I want to say, Thor loses 3 important things in this movie. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to tell you what they are. One is kind of like spoiler in the trailer. Anyway, you already saw it. He loses his hammer.
Okay.
But there's 2 other things that he loses that are one you kind of expect, and the other one you're like, well, now that's fucking weird.
Is it his hair?
No, he already got his hair. That was cool because that is your Stan Lee cameo. I won't tell you how or why.
Okay.
That's your Stan Lee. Which is funny because Stan Lee's supposed to be like, he's a fucking old man. And he's still showing up in his movies that he wrote fucking 50 years ago.
Yeah.
He's funny. He always kind of has to have that little like,
that
little, little snap comment kind of make you giggle a little. I'm okay with that. Because that's his shtick.
Yeah.
And he does that every time he makes an appearance.
Right.
The other thing so what I was saying earlier is the first Thor movie, 1 or 2 laughs, but stayed kind of serious. Second movie, fucking utterly serious and
Not a single laugh.
This movie, they were like, fuck, we're doubling down. No, fuck it, we're quadrupling down. No, fuck it, we're just throwing the whole house at it.
Oh, shit.
They went too funny, which is okay, and my friend Shannon, she goes, this might be my favorite one yet. And I know other people that have said that too. They have said might be the best Marvel movie to date.
Compare it to Spider-Man.
The new one?
Yeah, Homecoming. Which one would you prefer to watch?
Man.
It's a tough one, right?
It's tough only because I love Thor more than I love Spider-Man.
That's true. You do have Thor socks.
Yes.
That you wore to the theater.
I wore Thor socks, Thor
tee.
Thor t-shirt. I had a Marvel belt that has Thor and other Marvel characters, and I also had Marvel boxers on, but nobody else could see those. With
Except
Thor
for me.
on them, yes. And apparently at the theater, it's frowned upon if you try to walk in your boxers, so I had to put my sweats on.
Well, you don't want to get arrested.
Yeah, well, there wasn't a lot of kids there, so I'm okay in that aspect.
Oh, okay.
It's not a kids movie.
We're not. Come on, we're not Johnny.
Yeah,
we're not gonna have our ass sticking out everywhere we go.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. But it was a good movie. I would not consider it the best Marvel movie. I would consider it a good Marvel movie. I would consider it because I think there been like 17 of them now or something like that for this Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, we're getting up there.
I think it's like 17 or 18 movies. This might be in the top half.
Yeah,
because it is good and it is cinematic and it is visually very appealing.
Were Hella scenes at least cool?
Yeah, no, she's cool.
Okay.
And she's a good actress. I forgot her name. She's a well-known actress. I'm gonna get killed for that, but for whatever the life of me, I can't remember her name right now. But very good actress. Great movie. Great scenes with her. I shouldn't say movie, but good movie. Good movie. Quality movie. Worth your fucking money to go see it. Just don't tell me it's the greatest fucking Marvel movie of all time, because it's not. Gun to my head right now, it's hard to say what's the number one Marvel movie, but it's got to be one of the Captain Americas, either Captain America Winter Soldier or Captain America Civil War.
Yeah.
One of the two. And that's only because there's storyline and there's actual serious content to it.
Yeah.
And it's visually appealing.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to go see Thor. I've been busy at work, but I'm going to take your word for it. I'll go watch it. I'll let you know what I thought, and then...
Justice League came out.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I have not seen it. You have not seen it.
No. I will make a point to see it this week, though, so we can talk about it. I have
heard many people say it's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So...
But I think
on Rotten Tomatoes, like, the critics, it's at, like, 40%. Like,
it bombed.
But then fans, it's like 83%. So it's not a shit movie.
Well, this is how I look at it, right? Given what DC has thrown at us for the past couple of years, I feel like everyone went in with low expectations.
Well, fucking way low expectations. Well, no, because there's still people that are like, no, I fucking loved it. And then me, I'm like...
Gross.
No, I was just like, I saw the first trailer, and I'm not a fan of your Flash yet. I have to see the movie to really gauge that. I'm not a fan of your Aquaman being, if he's going to be based upon the trailer, Flash and him are the comic, comedic humor, comedic relief that you get in the movie, because, Batman should not be funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
if
no.
they do funny with him, fuck you.
Yeah.
You burn your goddamn contracts with DC, because you shouldn't be doing that shit. And also, Wonder Woman shouldn't be really funny, man. Like, if you want to do funny as in they do something kind of like I said with Thor, the first Thor movie, she does something and you're like, oh, that's like crazy that she would do that. But like, she's an Amazonian. Like,
Yeah.
it makes sense why she would think to do that. And it's funny.
Yeah.
Fine. But don't fucking ham me up with this shit.
Yeah, no.
And I don't know what to think of Cyborg. And they're going to have to do a Green Lantern.
I
hope they do.
I hope so. I mean, I heard a couple things. I don't want to like really say anything. A couple things that kind of made me feel a little weird about it. Not weird, but a little like, that sucks. But not a lot of Aquaman.
Which is disappointing to me.
Yeah,
Aquaman
because
fan.
that's your boy. So, now I feel like I ruined your.
No. I'm going to still go into it with the very extreme low expectations that it's going to be fucking worth anything. But
my brother, who is a very hardcore.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
when it
Me and
comes
your
to this
brother
stuff,
differ on a lot of opinions.
I would say if it's not the Patriots or the Red Sox,
Yeah,
you guys are kind of split.
Sorta, yeah. Maybe on political views too. I don't know.
Oh, that's
but I don't talk about. I don't.
Yeah, we don't
I
talk about
vote,
that stupid
so
shit. Yeah,
we're good.
so he gave it a 7.5 out of 10, which is like a C, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Like a C
It's
plus.
high.
maybe?
That's high.
Yeah,
From what I've heard from some people, it's.
but I've heard other people say I'll never watch this movie ever again. I wasted
I-
my money. Some people loved it. Some people hated it. I think it's all personal opinion.
Yeah. What did you think of Batman v Superman?
The theatrical cut was awful, but the director's cut was passable to me.
What did he think of it?
Oh, my brother.
Yeah, what-
I think he just hated it all around.
See, now I didn't hate the movie.
Yeah.
I understood what I understand everything that's wrong with it.
Yeah.
But there were certain things that I loved about it. And for people to sit there, and the reason why I say that is you got a good Batman.
Oh yeah.
I think your Superman's not bad.
Yeah. No,
And I think
that's
your
fine.
and I think your Wonder Woman's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like,
I'm
I don't
good.
think she's the greatest ever selection for Wonder Woman, but I can't think of a better one. So she's great. She's
Yeah.
fine.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do.
That's fine with me,
Very
brother.
good.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I don't know. And I don't hate the selections they've made for the characters. Like Jason Momoa, like, fine, dude. Dude, do your fucking thing. Be fucking Aquaman.
Who's
Ain't
also
no
the new
worries.
Crow?
Yeah, that I told my girlfriend that, and she was like, I don't like that. And she never has an opinion. She's like, I don't like that at all. I remember The Crow, and I remember that movie, and I watched it with she's very fond of that movie, like, and very enjoyed it, liked it. Obviously, fucking nobody's gonna replace
Yeah.
fucking Brandon Lee.
Yep. And she's right. I mean, you can't.
But Jason Momoa, like, she said to me, she goes, he's too fucking big. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, like, yeah, Brandon Lee was kind of tall-ish, but he was not massive. Like, he was what you would think a typical guitarist, lead singer of a band would be. Tall, slender, not skinny, but skinnier. Like, not the Ramones, not Joey Ramone, where you fucking look like you're gonna fucking fall over if a wind picks up. But also not Glenn Danzig, where you look like you're on fucking steroids.
Oh, yeah.
Like, your typical lead singer of a band, a fucking, just thinking, like, I mean, Chris Jericho's too big, because he's a fucking guy's jacked to hell. But,
Well,
you know what I mean? Like, a typical lead singer that's in semi-decent shape, but, you know what I mean? If you told him to run fucking 10 miles, it's not going to happen.
well, another thing too. The Crow in the comics is a pretty built
Is he?
character.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember watching. I never read those. I always.
Yeah.
I mean, Brandon Lee's.
Oh, for me, he forever will be the Crow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like,
Forever.
and that's the thing is, people shit on some parts of that movie because they don't like some of the things that are done in it, and some stuff doesn't always hold up. Whatever.
Well, son of a bitch. It was
Don't-
1994. Get over it.
Yes,
It's a
It
cult
was
classic.
It was a good movie.
It was a good fucking movie. Let the guy rest in peace, man. Damn.
Yeah, I just think redoing a movie like that, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
And I'm not shitting on the guy for taking the role. Like, if somebody offers you that role and you grew up your whole life being
Yeah.
a fucking fan of Brandon Lee and loving that movie,
Right.
dude, fucking good on you.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with wrestlers that, like, they get a chance to wrestle their fucking hero. Like, you get a chance to play a character that a guy, even if you grew up as a kid just a huge fan of The Crow, not even that it's Brandon Lee, you just know that guy, that was the last movie he ever did, and it was a good fucking movie. And he did a great job acting it.
Yeah. I mean, Eric Draven is a great character. I'm sure people have watched The Crow. I don't know anyone who hasn't watched The Crow. Oh, wait, my girlfriend. So that's another one I got to get her into.
Yeah.
But if you know and read, like, I'll show you some of the comic stuff. Like, I think you would actually appreciate it. Yeah, you did, because you look, it's the comics always travel farther than any type of movie, TV show, whatever. It is legit depressing. Like, as you're reading it, you're like, damn, I need a break. Like, this is, it's like mentally draining you. Like, because it's sad. I mean, the guy lost his wife, brutally murdered both of them, and now he's, forever trapped until he destroys what so wrongfully killed him. And the comics go farther than the movie, and the flashbacks in the comics of his wife, it's just more sad because they draw out how she got raped. And
it's fucked up.
Stabbed, and shot and thrown out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's fucked up. But as far as Justice League goes, because I feel like I took that way out of line, way into left field, not out of line. I think we should go see this movie together to kind of really get a good feel.
Yeah.
If you're down.
Yeah, no. I'm it's the same thing with Guardians. We were talking about it before we started recording. Is Guardians? I waited like a couple weeks because it's $5 at the Colchester movie theater on Tuesday nights. So I happened to, like, my girlfriend had the night off, so it was like, let's go. So, and it was a movie she wanted to see because she enjoyed the first one. Yeah, no, I'll go if you want to go.
I want to go.
Yeah,
I want to see with you because this is the movie I want to see your reactions to as things happen.
Yeah. I did that too. When shit was happening, I kept looking over at Shannon. I'm like, "You like this?
Do you like it? Because I don't.
No. Like, some of the comedy, I definitely was like, she's laughing. I'm like, just shaking my head in disgust, but not really.
But do you know what killed it for us? Iron Man 3. You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that night?
Yeah.
We pre-ordered our tickets a month ahead.
Yeah. We went. My girlfriend went too.
Jackie came with us.
She didn't like it at all.
She didn't like it. The part that ruined it for us, like, me and Aaron were sitting in the theater, and the scene where Ben Kingsley is drinking the beer, and he's no longer the Mandarin. Aaron looks
He's not the Mandarin.
Mandarin. Aaron, you turn your head to me, and you go, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, this movie sucks.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
There are parts of that movie that are cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But that movie, once you do something like that, oh man, it takes a fucking nosedive.
And that's what set the freaking bar for me. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you, but like,
right.
I was just you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was from that moment on is what ruined the whole comedy aspect with these movies.
Yeah.
Mandarin
and I
is
think
not a character to be taken lightly.
They didn't do the Mandarin.
No, I'm sorry. They dressed him up. They gave him the rings, but he was an actor. I have to smack my head for that because it's like, why?
Yeah.
You trolled us. And then that bullshit that happened at the end of freaking Homecoming with Captain America. Oh, it's patience. Like, waiting for a whole thing.
So, the teasers.
Yeah.
I told you about this. When you go to see it, if you're going to go see, and if you've seen Thor, I'm not going to give anything away. First thing, nobody like, I know people that were like, man, that's fucking awesome. I love that part. Did nothing for me. Didn't fucking do anything for the storyline.
Like, the two of them?
No, the first one.
Okay.
So the first teaser, post-credit, or first post, whatever, in the middle of the credits, or whatever you want to call it, the first teaser they did.
Yeah, like the mid-post, the mid, whatever.
Yeah, they only did 2. And the first one, I didn't care.
Okay.
Didn't care. Like, once you watch it, you're going to be like, you didn't need it.
Am I going to say God? Am I going to yell God damn it again?
I don't know if you say God damn it. You might just sit there and go, well, what the fuck? Like, yeah, maybe God damn it.
Because with Spider-Man,
yeah,
I was like, God damn.
So the second one, it's a teaser.
Okay.
It's Thor. He's in it. And I don't want to give you anything else, but you don't see any other individuals. You just see him and his ship.
Uh-huh.
And then you see another ship. And then it ends. And it's a massive ship. You don't know who it is.
You don't know who's piloting?
I'm assuming it's got to be him.
It's got to be our boy?
It's got to be the big bad. It's got to be the guy that you're going to face.
It's got to be Thanos.
It's got to be.
In
Infinity Wars.
Oh,
it's got to be. It's got to be. But it doesn't show him. And you know what? If you notice, they've slowly stopped teasing him.
They did. And for the record, Aaron doesn't spoil movies, so this is...
I'm trying not to.
He's trying, but you don't, though.
I try not to.
So if anyone who listens like, oh, what the fuck, Aaron, now when I see you at the wrestling show, I'm going to punch you in the mouth, yada, yada.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah, fine.
You better fucking be packing a lunch because I'm going to be here all day.
Oh! Captain America. I could do this all day.
Yeah. Dude, no.
Come here, bub.
I'll take a beating.
We can only assume it's or as other people pronounce it, Thanos.
Thanos.
Can we talk about the Deadpool teaser? Did you watch it?
I saw one where he's like Bob Ross.
Yeah. It's freaking hilarious.
They have Bob Ross Funko Pops.
I know. It's awesome.
So we can segue it into that.
Okay, but I just want to say at the end of the teaser,
yes,
Cable's reaching for his ammo.
Yeah.
And all you hear is zzz, and I'm like, that little bit right there, I was like, okay, it's real.
Yeah.
Cable's here.
Yeah.
It's real. So let's just see.
Yeah.
Because I'm excited.
No, I'm excited. Like we said, we
talked about
we had a discussion about the way he looked.
I was salty.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get. I think when they do something like that, they tease it. They do that to see if the fans are saying that you're putting them in the right direction or not.
Right, and
I think they were going in extremely the right direction. Just a little touch here and there,
and all it was him just reaching for his ammo.
Yeah, and
I was like,
instantly you were in.
I was like, oh my god, it's Cable.
Changed
because seeing the arm, dude, it's the arm, and I'm like, oh my god, he's alive, he's real.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, so next we're going to talk about. Well, I was just segueing into the Bob Ross Funko Pops.
Oh boy,
I don't own any.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet, anyway. But we'll talk about this in the next segment. Collectibles. So, my apologies for the last episode. Episode 9, I teased in the wrestling part of the podcast that I would discuss some news about a Funko Pop, something about wrestling, and I fucking forgot. My bad. My apologies. Nobody called me out, but I will take it out. I'll do it on my own. I call myself out.
Damn.
The Young Bucks have released onto they posted it on their on their Twitter account.
Yeah.
That they signed deals with Funko about getting exclusive Funko Pops at Hot Topic.
And you already know.
Fucking Hot Topic for the win. Whoever's their brainchild, whatever person that's making decisions for them, fucking get it.
Yeah.
Fucking get it. I don't understand why they don't. Comes back to WWE not fucking getting it. These guys they call themselves, they're doing it DIY. Do it yourself.
Yeah.
Fucking own promotions, all their own shit.
And it's blowing up.
Arguably, probably, I don't even want to say arguably, probably the top selling t-shirt brand when it comes to wrestling is Young Bucks.
Young Bucks, yeah.
Now, granted, part of that is they got the rub from the Bullet Club and they've just fucking run with it.
Yeah. Even Stephen Amell has his own Bullet Club tee.
Yes.
And it's Vigilante Club or something?
Probably.
Whatever. So it's the skull with the Green Arrow mask and the bows crisscrossing. I'm like, I want that freaking t-shirt. I don't watch the show.
I used to. I stopped.
You used to watch. Yeah. Fuck that show. But I want that t-shirt.
Yeah.
Because it's a Bullet Club thing.
Yeah. That's my issue. To just segue it back.
What's up?
5 minutes ago.
What?
If they don't use him in the
Dude, they didn't
DC,
use...
they're not going to use the same Flash kit. They can because they can say it's a different Flash. But if they do a different Green Arrow, I'm not okay with it.
But they're both Barry Allen, though.
Then I'm not okay with it.
Yeah. If it was Wally West, it'd be...
Yes. Yeah, no. You could convince me. I'm not okay with it.
Yeah.
But... So, I totally forgot about that. I don't know if that means Kenny Omega gets one, Cody gets one, or Marty Scurll gets one. I do know that means 100% you're going to get a 2-pack, or at least separately, but I'm hoping for a 2-pack.
They got to be doing this.
Young Bucks doing the fucking pose.
They got to be doing that.
Doing the pose.
They got to be doing it. And I'm buying the shit out of that.
I'll buy one. Not 2.
I'm going to buy 2. Right? I'm going to buy 2.
Get one signed.
That's it. Because we have to meet them. I mean, at some point.
Yeah, we talked about it because we talked about earlier how we're going to go to the Constitution State Wrestling. Granted, it's not ROH. ROH tickets, just to go see the show at like the top level of whatever venue they're at, it's like $150, if not more.
Yeah.
You don't pay that for fucking WWE.
No.
You might at a pay-per-view.
Right.
But a regular fucking event.
Like a Raw show?
No.
You're not touching that.
I'm not. I'd pay that to sit ringside.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
And I want a fucking meet and greet.
You're right.
I'm doubling down. I want ringside, I want meet and greet.
Damn it, we work hard for our money.
That's my point.
Yeah.
I think that's the other issue with that. These guys are working their fucking balls off. They're promoting it. They're doing their own thing.
They got the YouTube channel.
Their own fucking Funko Pops without the fucking WWE backing.
Yeah.
They did it on their own. Yeah. I don't know what that means for the WWE and their Funko deal. I wonder if Funko's like, hey, dude, we don't care. You don't own us.
Yeah.
They do their own fucking thing. I mean, they make DC, they make Marvel. Like they don't care.
No,
they're here to make figures that people want.
They have fucking Bob Ross.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
They want you to buy their shit. They don't care what they make. So they've put out Stranger Things mystery minis. They have exclusives to Target. They have also... I already took them out. Oh. And they also have exclusives to, I believe, GameStop and maybe Hot Topic.
Yeah.
But I know GameStop and Target for sure. I went to Target, bought 2. Was like, fuck yeah. I got 2 of the same fucking figure.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, so I gave one to Dave because he loves Stranger Things. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited for him. The only issue I have is they don't do 11 with short hair. She has the long blonde hair. I don't want that. I don't care. I want her in short hair.
Yeah, I don't see it on the back of the box.
But apparently, the GameStop exclusive, she has short hair.
Now, who's this?
That's
the dead looking guy.
No. That's not Mike. That's Will.
Will?
That's Will.
Oh, what the hell's in his
and
mouth?
And Will that's when he's in the Upside Down from season 1.
I still gotta watch it.
You still haven't seen season 1?
Bro, I've been on Punisher came out.
Yeah, that came out on Friday.
Yeah. Well, I've been preparing.
Anyway.
All right. I will watch it, I promise.
I'm happy that they're getting this much.
They deserve it, man.
It's awesome. And here's the other thing, and me and Dave were talking about this. Can you imagine being that young of a kid and you have your own fucking action figure? You have Funko Pops.
And they even have the mini ones too you can buy on youngbucksmerch.com.
But I'm talking about these kids from Stranger Things.
Oh, these kids.
Yes.
Listen, man,
the Young Bucks are in their fucking late 20s, early 30s.
I was like, yeah,
they're not kids. I'm talking about these kids.
These kids are awesome.
Yes.
Right?
Did you see? You haven't watched.
I've watched the show, but I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch the show.
You gotta watch the show.
You're getting red.
Yeah,
Aaron's getting red.
You gotta watch the show,
yeah.
And you also need to watch after season 2.
I saw it.
I haven't seen it yet.
That kid's in it.
Yes, that's what I heard. He's in it.
He's in it. He's the main character.
Yeah. But there's a kind of like a Talking Dead.
Okay.
So Netflix did a after Stranger Things or Stranger Things or something like that, where they do. You get to hear them talk. Like they talk about making the show.
Do you watch it?
I watched it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You watched it, or do you watch it? Or is it's already a pre-recorded thing?
Yeah, no, it was.
Oh, wait, it's not live. What am I talking about?
It's on
okay,
Netflix.
I keep thinking Stranger Things is like a weekly.
No, it's all on Netflix.
That's Walking Dead. Sorry, I'm confusing the two now. I will watch it. I need to get through Punisher because it's so far so goddamn good.
Okay. I've also. Have you picked up anything?
Oh, okay. So no.
So I picked up.
Today I might pick something up.
I picked up. I went to my local Toys R Us, and randomly they had like 3 series ago battle packs. They had Enzo and Cass, and they had the fucking Revival.
Yeah.
Now,
good find.
Dave, I believe Dave has the Revival because they share the same last name as him and Scott. But I want to say both of those were like short packed, and then I fucking went there and I went and got them. I was like, how the hell?
At full price?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't get them discounted or anything. Oh, well, I did have a $5 off at Toys R Us because I have the card.
A coupon?
Yeah. They send you in the email. So I picked that up, and I picked up a Deion Sanders Funko Pop back when he was on the Atlanta Falcons, back when he was making moves.
The Atlanta Falcons?
Before he went to Dallas and sold his soul to Jerry Jones.
That seems to be the norm over there.
Yeah, and then what else did I get? I picked up AJ Network exclusive.
That's my favorite.
It's the first AJ exclusive I was able to pick up.
That's my
get
favorite.
Get my hands on.
He's in white. Which is awesome.
Which is his WrestleMania gear he wore against Shane. Sorry. Shane.
Yep.
And then...
it's got the vest too, right?
Yep. Yeah. Comes with the hooded vest. Comes off. It's removable. I also believe it has his updated tattoos because he has another child.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he had another child.
So
okay. I think they updated that. And then I picked up the Alexa Bliss Elite that they just recently put out. She looks really good.
Yeah. Her face scans are good.
Yeah, they get her right.
It's just Sasha they can't.
I get tired of hearing that because the Walgreens exclusive they did of her looks exactly like the fucking photo on the back of the fucking packaging. I don't care what anybody says. The guys,
Sasha?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guys on Fully Posable shit on it every time.
Do they?
I'm like, I almost want to like call them and just be like, dude, look at the back of the package. It looks exactly the same way.
Yeah.
It's the angle they took that photo. That's what they used to mold that.
Yeah.
I don't think they took a fucking real scan. I really don't.
Probably not.
I think they just keep molding it, making their own. Sculpting their own.
Listen, anything is better than the Jax HBK face scans, all right?
Some of them, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're pretty rough.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him now.
No.
His face is a little...
Oh, don't.
One eye's a little wonky.
Been having a good day, Aaron. All right? I've been having a good day.
But to not shit on HBK before we walk out of here. But yeah, no, so I've been kind of on... Not really a wrestling kick. It's just right now, Star Wars... I really haven't seen a 6-inch that I really want to splurge on. Mm-hmm. There's supposed to be another. I mean, the next movie's coming out in December.
Yeah, we're almost.
So we're almost there. We're almost at The Last Jedi. The other news, I forgot to say it in entertainment. They have greenlit another trilogy
for Star Wars.
Yep.
Oh shit.
But no idea. It's the guy that made The Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly. He's going to be the showrunner for those. He's going to be the runner of those 3 shows, those 3 movies.
Yep.
He also supposedly has been the least troubled director they've had to work with.
Okay.
Like he is seems to be a company guy.
Okay.
So that's gonna be good. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for the next movie. I'm excited for the fucking figures that are gonna come with it. I've already picked up my my Luke. Jedi Master, Old Man Luke.
Mm-hmm.
I have that. I haven't picked up the Toys R Us exclusive Rey, where she's like training Rey, where she's like I think on like somebody said it was like crates, but I think it looks like a boulder. It's like a special pack. It looks really cool. I just don't want to spend $40 on it.
It's funny. I actually bought when Force Awakens came out. Kmart had an exclusive Kylo.
Yeah, I have it.
You have that?
I have the Kylo and I have
the snow
Rey.
base.
I have the Kylo and Rey.
Yeah. I picked that up. that's like one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I like it. I've always been I like Kylo Ren. I think he's a good character. Kind of a whiny bitch, but it's all good.
Yeah, I just think you kill the greatest character in Star Wars. You deserve
that's because,
all the shit in the world.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. We're all not Han
kill
Solo fans.
Jerry.
I like Han Solo. Is Adam listening? He's kind of a bitch, just saying.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Adam's a bitch, too, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He knows where you live.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Okay. All right, so next time we talk will be, I think, the week before we go to the live show.
Yep.
So we got one more show before the live show.
Perfect.
And
hopefully we can do a live feed at the show.
Oh, we can do that on Facebook or something like that.
Yeah.
And we can do
maybe we could talk to the promoter.
We'll do maybe do a video on YouTube as well. Put it on the B.S. Nerds YouTube channel.
We could definitely do that.
And that's it, guys.
Well, I just want one more thing with our Instagram that we have. Aaron, if you want to give the name,
it's W.E.C.P podcast on Instagram. I will look at it right now just so I can make sure I get the name correct. Yes, it is. Okay, so I did it wrong. It is W.E.C.P. So it's W.E.C. podcast.
Okay.
So it's the Wrestling Entertainment Collectibles podcast. You want to look up WECPODCAST. And I've today I posted a couple more photos of some of the stuff that I've picked up lately. Also a little teaser of before we came on, like what we're going to talk about. I posted a chair from Wargames. And then I forgot I posted, I picked up yesterday when I was in Rhode Island. I went to Hot Topic for the win. I picked up a Porg Hot Topic exclusive where it's flocked or whatever they call it. Or where it's like, it's got like texture.
That thing right there?
No.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
And then I also picked up the Star Wars Rebels chopper in disguise.
Okay.
They paint him different color to disguise so they can infiltrate the Empire or whatever.
Yeah. Well, the only reason why I ask is if we decide to go to the Fui today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take a couple pictures inside the vault.
Oh boy.
Post it on the gram so people know what we're dealing with and what they're dealing with and Collector's Paradise. So yeah, I just wanted to give a quick plug to the Instagram page that Aaron made.
Yeah,
for us.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm pumped. I hope we get a lot of followers. Hope people appreciate what we do.
Yeah, start checking it out. We're gonna start posting there. Every time I pick something up, I'll start taking photos. I keep forgetting when I'm out there. I just get so wrapped up. I start seeing shit, and I'm like, oh god, like I want that. I want this. No, I got to make a decision. What do I want? Will I get this or don't get this? And just go out there, support your local wrestling, go see movies. And if you're a collector, go out there and just get stuff that makes you happy.
Yeah, because tomorrow is not promised.
No. And if somebody doesn't like your collecting, fucking tough cookies.
Fuck them if they can't take a joke.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, this has been episode 10.
10.
We've made it. 10 episodes. Let's shoot for another fucking 30 more and go from there.
All right. And thank you to all of our listeners.
Thank you very much. And to all,
a good night.